Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft experience here on the Bakery server. We are back playing on the Bakery server, and we are here next to our absolutely insane carrot farm. This is gonna have to go for now. This is not something that I planned, but it'll be alright, I believe so. What do we want to do here? Last episode, we obviously made this insane guy, and we burned through all of our bone meal in like 60 seconds. It was absolutely insane, but I've made a slight bit of progress here, but I really wanted to get this thing kind of functional, or at least looking pretty. I think looking pretty would be the main goal here today. So what I'm going to do, if my voice doesn't squeak anymore, what I'm going to do is figure out, I think I want this flush with the floor, but I think I want it to be like this high. I think so. I think I want that to be that high. Maybe have the ceiling that high. Not sure. I think I might want this half slabbed. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, on the schedule for this episode, not a whole lot because of the fact that I'm trying to keep these episodes short, so we should have a nice short, sweet, to the point episode. Lots of good progress, however. So what we are going to start to do is we are going to start, like I said, making this look pretty. You can see the tree is kind of deteriorating here as we go along, but this is going to be where we get up and down for this farm. You can see, look at that. It's kind of obnoxious, but anyway, we can get this floor set in, and I think we're going to keep this open a little bit. I sometimes enjoy these redstone builds that aren't necessarily hidden, that look like it's a machine kind of deal, if that makes any sort of sense. Like, you know, you go up to this place and there's this obvious something to do in the back here, and I think that's nice. I think it's not going to be too distracting depending on how it looks from... That's bad. Depending on how it looks from like over there, and that's something that I'm interested in. But we should get to that when we get to that. But something also noteworthy is that we are running low yet again. On leaves and wood. Now, if you've seen my Survival Mountain episode, or Survival Mountain series, rather, you will know that I had a pretty cool tree farm, if I do say so myself. Oh, that's obnoxious. I think we can just do this guy, actually. I think this would be a good spot for a crafting table. I had a pretty cool tree farm that I obviously don't have anymore. However, I do kind of want that back. So what I'm thinking, or at least what I'm starting to think anyway, is I'm starting to think about let's see how this looks. I don't like jungle wood being, or I do like jungle wood, but I don't like this sort of stuff being all samey. So I think that might mix it up a little bit, gives you a little indication that, yeah, this is where you should go. Okay, so like I was saying before, I'm really starting to think about getting some sort of tree farm in here. However, tree farms are really, really big. So we need a lot of area, and I don't know quite where I would put it. Perhaps over here? There's a lot of good area right here, and we do need some sort of transition to go over there, which is really nice. Tree farm could do really good for balancing out the pathways versus areas, you know, if that makes, like I said, if that makes sense. So we're just ever looking for different pathways to go. Maybe right here, because this is kind of in the center here, and that's kind of a main focus of everything. And the other thing that's kind of working against us is we've got quite a bit of trees to actually pay attention to and everything, so that's kind of difficult in and of itself. but that's just for the future. So anyway, what I've gotten here, you may be able to notice, is this is the kind of design that I'm going for here. I really like this, and I think I'll add this design to this little section right here, just in case if I want to go this way or what have you. Didn't really think of any other place to put, well, actually I do have a secret place where I do want to put this carrot farm, but we'll get to that later. I've cut down one of these logs here in favor of leaves just to make it look some more symmetrical. I think I'm just going to take out this little branch right here and maybe put in some greenery here. I'm not entirely sure. I put some greenery here, which honestly, that reminds me, we should probably do something like so. Maybe, does that look good? I think that looks all right. I think that looks pretty good. And then maybe have some of this glass right here. I think this looks good. That's very nice. It's a nice little subtle touch. I really love that. That's actually really good. That's nice and quaint. Gives you a good feel. It's little details like that that really make these places feel at home. And I love it. I think that's super, super cool. And look at this. There's redstone right there. So it's really nice how these are all kind of just tucked into each other, which is super cool. But then we go up this pathway right here, this little vine treehouse, and then aha, we are right here ready to go. And I think I need some jack-o'-lanterns. I'm probably going to put orange carpet up here, but what I'm going to do, and what I should do actually, we're going to do this. I think that was bad. I'll be right back. Alright, so I needed those little edges to get these corners filled in here. So how does that look? Actually, obviously I need some more, I need some more. Oh, that looks hideous right now. I need some more glass for this, so we're gonna see if we can't get this. Oh! Oh. Guess who's back, baby? Guess who's back? Back again. Tell a friend. Fury's back. I can't. I'm not even gonna try to sing. That's no. So yes, there's that. But oh, we should probably tell him. I honestly have no idea what I was gonna say. I completely forgot what I was gonna say. That's kind of embarrassing. But anyway, we are gonna get these glass panes in here because this is gonna give us a little bit of a look at what this is going to look like. These glass panes are a pain to get in. Get it? A pain? Ridiculous. My jokes are wasted on you people. But that should give us a look at what we're gonna... That's... I wonder who keeps replacing the cocoa beans. I wonder who could it be, Mr. Fury? So... That's nice. Yeah, I think that's okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extend the glass one more. I'm gonna put this on top of that. And then I'm going to put leaves on top of that. Tree farm! Tree farm, yes! Okay, now... Okay. Did not mean to do that. My idea literally just threw me off of my tree house. Okay. Tree farm. Balance between pathways and areas. Big trees, big tree rooftops. Like I'll show you, like those guys, those are good areas. Pathways are like this, where you have to get from one treetop to the next connected. Pretty simple, I know. So as you can see, we've got some good groups of trees and all that sort of stuff, but I think we might put the tree farms, I want to put the tree farm somewhere that is its own main focus, that's not necessarily out of the way, but also out of the way. One idea I had, which I'm not gonna do, is putting little, starting the tree farm down here and then like staircasing up like floating islands all the way up here. I'm not gonna do that because I've done floating island tree farms in my single player world, not necessarily something I would like to do again. But now we're gonna shake things up a little bit for the second half of this episode. I know everybody loves the jungle, or I guess most people like the jungle stuff. I really love the jungle stuff. Not a lot of YouTubers, not a lot of people in general really build in the jungle. It really does limit you, but it's also really fun and it's really exciting, at least in my opinion. Oh, you can see Mr. Fury has kind of been here as well. This is really nice. But we have something, we have something we need to do here, and something that I have already kind of sort of started working on. There, Reptitiously, are you happy? As you saw, I have planted two stacks of netherwort here at the spawn right here. This is going to be vital. It's going to be vital. It's going to be more vital than anything we've ever thought about here in this server. This is the next step, beautiful people. This is the next step of Minecraft for this server. This is going to be a lot of work, and I already need your help. I am going to start work on the Nether Hub. Now, I have the basic layout done. I just need help with the design. Jumping over to my creative super flat world, you can see some of the builds we have, some of the builds in my regular Minecraft world. You may see some familiar stuff here, some old stuff too as well. But I have a design. I have a design that I really want to implement, and here it is, right like here. Now, the first kind of inspiration with this was a donut, right? It was a donut because it's a bakery server. I want it to be a donut, which makes sense. However, I tried using clay and I wanted to make it look kind of clean, so that's why I went with green, kind of make it look outsidey. But then I remembered 1.10 is out, and these blocks, man, these blocks, I tell ya, I love them. I love them so much. I love these red nether brick. They're just so, it's just pops. I love the color. I love the contrast. I love it all. This is dull. This is kind of gray and dusty and old and withered away. This is a breath of fresh air. It's new. It's hydrated, and I like it. The only difficulty comes with, what do I do it with? Where do I put it? And how do I use it? I have several block combinations that I've been trying to use, and I cannot figure out how to implement this. I don't know. One thing I really like, and it's kind of unfortunate because it's not really like the best looking, but I really like this as the pathway. Like, I love having this as the pathway all around here. It's really nice. I think the brick is just something that feels like you should walk on, and it's a nice texture, and I really love it, and it's a nice color. I mean, I guess we could have it as both the pathway around as well as the border right here, but it just looks all the same. Like, I don't like that. I don't like how that blends together. That's not good. This does create a nice division. However, I dislike the same texture being used twice here, but it is a possibility for us to do. Quartz doesn't look too bad, but again, it just kind of doesn't blend well together. I don't know why. Maybe if we use no, I like that, but if we try to use maybe a regular quartz block, that might look better. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now we might be getting somewhere. This magma block, I know I'm not going to use these magma blocks. I mean, I think I could, but it doesn't look like, it looks pretty bad when you use all of them together. So this is just kind of my nether setting. Like, I imagine I might use lava in here, so that's something that I'm thinking about. But this idea right here of having something like border you but still open, I kind of like that. I kind of do like that, and that brings up the point that we could use nether brick, right? We could use nether brick, maybe in conjunction with quartz or something. Like, that could give us that little bit of difference, not a whole bunch of texture, but that actually doesn't look horrible. So maybe that's a possibility. This is why I need your help. I'm not sure. That actually does look pretty good right there. And I do plan on using either quartz or actually that's a good idea, either quartz or nether brick, or I was gonna suggest bone, but that actually kind of looks a little more dirty than I would like. To actually kind of set some pillars in here. Yeah, that's definitely not the pillar that we're going for here. Nether or quartz and bone, not always replaceable. They give off different feels for sure. Yeah, that looks nice. I may just stick with actually the quartz on this one because that does kind of blend well with that ceiling, but it still is very jarring to me, and it might just be the green in the background there. Like if I take this all away and I just create something separate, I may actually prefer, oh, that's odd. I may actually like the quartz mix with this red right there. And again, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do in here, so that is still up for debate, but that's kind of what I'm thinking at the moment. And anyway, we'll have a pathway going all around here that intercedes with this huge portal right here with a beacon inside of it. Again, with probably some orange glass with some lava or something underneath there. I want a portal, or I'm going to build and design at least maybe like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe a 5 deep wide pathway, not pathway, but just like a room where you keep all of your nether things, something that you can personalize, something that you can just put your track up to, connect it to, and walk into here. And I want to have nether portal on the corner, so you can see right here we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one on the corner, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pathways altogether. However, I do want to extend this up a little bit. This is obviously a big enough room that we can do it, and it's going to take a lot of materials to get this stuff done. But if we extend it up and we have a ceiling, maybe here, or at least a little ledge right there. I think that looks okay, but I might want to go up one more. I want this nether to be grand and huge. If you're gonna do it, if it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing, right? So I want to extend this pathway up. That looks like a better kind of spacing right there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we're gonna have to go 7 just to keep it center. But something like this, where we have another nether portal right here, just to get that extra slot. So that'll take us from 8 all the way up to 16, where we have 2 levels of this thing. Maybe another pathway going around, and then I want to try, no guarantees, I want to try a dome ceiling. Dome ceiling, and I think this has a maximum height of 20, so we will definitely work with that. So this is kind of the basis of what I'm doing. I still need to figure out how to design the walls right here. I think maybe staircases going in, maybe staircases coming out, something of that sort of like what I have with my rabbit farm right here. That's just good. I can just show you guys right here. I have a circle design, and I have something going down. We have a corner going up. We have another portal going down again. We have another corner, something like that perhaps. But then again, I'm not sure what design I want. And again, in the middle here, I'm not sure if I want just lava. I probably want some sort of floating islands with some sort of farms and stuff. In fact, that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to have I'll design some little flower pots and maybe some wheat. Maybe I'll keep a sheep in there or something in there. I always get creative with that thing. But let me know what you guys think. What sort of things should I start building with? Do you like the red nether brick? Do you like the quartz? Should I stick with that? What looks good? People of the server, tell me what to do. What do you want from me? I'm not entirely sure, but that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next absolutely beautiful Minecraft morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.